This is a video inventory for Flat 6, 1416 George Street for the next academic year students of 2024 to 2025. I can confirm that all smoke alarms have been tested and all your windows are operational. Before we go in, I'll just look at your door very quickly on the outside. You can see there are some minor markings, especially at the bottom here, and to your door frame, just here. As we go in, focusing on the carpet, you can see there are no marks to your carpet in the entryway. But there are some markings to the bottom of your main front door here and to the wall to the left. And some slight ones here to the right. But otherwise, the walls are in a good condition. You have your floor plan just to the right of your front door and some information as to what to do in an emergency. So please read that as you settle in. You also have your switchboard here. Don't touch it unless you have to. We'll give you our maintenance number. If you do have any issues, you can just give us a call. And just to point out here, there are some slight dents to the paint on the right. The inside of the second door into the main area has no marking at all. And as you can see, the light here is operational. So before I move on to the carpet of the hallway, looking at the sort of inside of your door here, again there's no marking to it, although there is some sort of marking, minor marking to the door frame. So yeah, let's focus on the carpet first. You can see there is no marks to the carpet in the downstairs hallway area. No tears, no loose fabric, in good condition. Yeah. Under the stairs here we have a sort of chest of drawers, study chair. There is a paint mark on this study chair just there and just there, so bear that in mind if you use it. I'd recommend when you leave your property, you probably put this back here so we know that that's where it was. You have a Hoover and a clothes rack just to the right, and another Hoover, Henry, just underneath. Okay, we'll start on the bedrooms as they're downstairs, and I believe that this is bedroom number 1, just immediately to the left as you enter. So we're going to focus on the carpet first. As you can see, there are no marks to the carpet here at all. No loose fabric or tearing. I'll move this chair out. No tearing to the fabric here. In great condition. You have a bin just under your desk, a waste bin. And quickly looking at your study chair, you can see the fabric of the seat is quite worn. It's happened over time. Looking at the back, once again, in a decent condition, but a little bit worn around the edges. Going to move this back in under your desk, and we'll focus on the surface of the desk first. We can see there is no marking to your desk at all, apart from a very light scratch just here, but in a great condition otherwise. And looking in your drawers, we can see they are clean with no marking. Just to note, this property has been professionally cleaned before your arrival, and we expect it to be left in the same condition when you leave. Just to the right here above your desk, you have your shelving with no marks at all to any side of it. And to the right of that is your pin board with no tears to the fabric and no marks. Bear in mind that we recommend you use this if you want to put posters up or anything of that nature. If there are any new marks on the wall, we will have to charge you for the full repainting of the entire wall. So I'd recommend that you use your pin boards, save yourself some money, get all your deposit back. You've been provided a full-length mirror just here next to your pin board with no marks, no scratches. And then next to that is your radiator. If I just show you here. Radiator's in good condition. There are some minor sort of black marks to the right here, and you have a sort of clothes rack where you can dry your clothes. So the immediate left of the entry to the bedroom, we have a wardrobe. As you can see, these shelves have been left in immaculate condition, no scratches, completely fine. And the doors on the inside, once again, are in a great condition, just there. The outside of your doors have no scratches, no marks, and the same goes for this side as well. Okay, I'm just going to focus on your mattress very quickly. If we look at the underside, you can see further out, you can just see one slight mark here. Just there, a rather large one. But I don't see any other marks other than that. I'm just going to turn your mattress over now. So look in here. No marks to the top side of your mattress at all. And just to this side of your mattress you have another mirror with no scratches, and this has also been cleaned. Just there. Looking at your window, as I said, these are all operational. I'm just going to close this one now. You can lock it just up here. And here are your blinds. If I undo these for you. See, your blinds are in full working order with none bent. Okay, I'm going to just have a look at the walls. Show you there are no marks to the walls at all. So bear that in mind. Once again, I highly recommend you do not put any posters up. It will incur a charge and it's just not worth it. Same goes for LED strips. Anything that might mark the paint, we will have to get a contractor in to repaint it. And finally, looking at your light, you can see it is in fact operational and you've been provided a lampshade. So keep that in good condition. And let's move on to bedroom number 2. So bedroom 2 is located to the right of bedroom 1, next to the phone to let people in from the main doorway downstairs. And we're going to focus on your carpet and just walk through. You can see there is no marking to the carpet at all. In this room, you have been left a spare shelving unit, so keep that in good condition. I see just some slight marking to the top here. I'm sure you can see that, but in great condition otherwise. Coming just back to the doorway, we'll start left to right. You have been provided a full length mirror with no scratches and no marks. This has been cleaned properly for you. And next to that is again a pin board. Just keep that in good condition going forward. Looking at your desk, you can see there are some minor marks just here. Small one here and a light scratching there. In great condition. And the shelving also in immaculate condition. And your drawers, once again, have been cleaned and are completely functional with zero marking to any of them, although a very slight mark to the outside of the middle one. I'm going to move this shelf over here to show you your study chair. The back has no marks or tears, and neither does the inside. Okay, wardrobe to the right, right of your window, left of your bed. No marks to the shelving, in great condition. Same for the inside of the doors. And if you close these here, great condition. You have been left, I think this would be another notice board, so you can use tacks on this if you want to hang anything else up. I'm just going to focus on your mattress now. Looking at the underside, you can see quite a blatant mark just there, and some sort of discoloration around here. Otherwise in a good condition though. And I'm going to flip this over. And once again to the top side, we can see some marking just there, 3 small dots. But otherwise, I don't see any other marks. I'm just going to look at your end table here. You can see there is some marking to the top just there. But otherwise in a good condition. Some slight marking on the inside of the top drawer. Second drawer is completely fine. And as is the final. Okay, looking at your window, you can see it opens just fine, closes just fine, and looking at your blinds, see they work just fine as well, with no bends, although some just very slight minor bending to the top too. And to show you your light and your walls, your light works completely fine. You have a light shade obviously, and looking at your walls you can see there are no marks to the walls at all. So just try and keep it in that condition. Okay, moving on to bedroom number 3, which is immediately right to the main entryway, just here. And once again, we're going to focus on the carpet. You can see some marking as we move in, just there. But otherwise, no marking to the carpet in this room. Okay. So, once again, we'll start immediately left from the entrance. Oh, actually, before we do, please note there is some marking hidden behind the door just here. So bear that in mind. So you have a mirror immediately to the left with no scratches or marks and has been cleaned, and you have your radiator with some paint marks just there with a clothes rack. Next to your mirror you have once again some shelves, no scratches, no marks, in great condition, and your pin board with no tears to the fabric. Looking at your desk, there is a minor sort of chip there, but I believe that's the only damage, rather superficial, but please note it. And your drawers have been cleaned thoroughly with no markings to the inside and no markings to the out, other than the small mark just at the bottom of the bottom drawer. Your study chair, the back is completely fine, and we can see that the seating is completely fine with no marks to the carpet underneath. Okay, so bed base, some paint marks just there, and looking at your mattress, looks to be in very good condition to the bottom with no markings at all. And if I just turn this over, we can see no markings to the top of the mattress at all. Wardrobe to the sort of end of your bed, no marks to the shelves, all in great condition. Slight crack to the back of the wardrobe at the top, just there, but otherwise in great condition. No marks to the inside of the doors. If you just close these here, no marks. Going to turn this light on. You can see your light is operational. You have been provided a lampshade here, and we're just going to close this window to show you that this does work completely fine, as do your blinds with no bending. Okay, I'm just going to focus on your walls now. We'll start over here. No marks to your walls at all. Please use your pin board once again. And just here. No marks. Okay, we're going to move on to the final bedroom, which is bedroom number 4, which can be found opposite number 2, just near the stairs here, number 4. Focusing on the carpet, we can see that there are no marks. No marks to the carpet. Pull this out here. No marks at all. The inside of your bedroom door has 0 markings again. I'm just going to close this wardrobe door to show you your pin board. No marks to there, no tears in the fabric. No scratches to this door. And your shelving unit looks completely fine with 0 scratches at all, which is great. And no scratches to the inside. There is a minor scratch just here to the right outside of your wardrobe door. Very small, but we'll bear that in mind. Just there. And now looking at your mattress, we can see no marks at the underside, in great condition. I'm just going to pull this in. We can see no marks on the top side either, in a great condition. Just here. This room has been left with a desk lamp, so feel free to use that. And looking at the surface of the desk, you can see there's some raising in the to the top of the desk here. Some slight marks, and a slight chip just near the wall, but otherwise in good condition. The inside of the drawers have been cleaned, with no marking to the outside, apart from this sort of black line going down here. And I do notice actually that the top handle has got a slight dent in it just there. Back of your study chair, it looks maybe like a slight discoloration, but no marks to the actual chair itself, where you sit. Next to your desk you have a full-length mirror with no scratches, has been cleaned, and you have some white shelving just here in great condition. Okay, let's have a look at your window. Closes just fine. As to the blinds, like that. Looking at the walls, we can see no marks once again, and your light works completely fine, although there's no lampshade in this room, so bear that in mind. Amazing. Okay, we can now move on to the upstairs area. So we're going to once again focus on the carpet. There looks to be maybe a slight little mark there near the stairs, so bear that in mind. And we're going to walk up the stairs. Some slight marking to that step just there. And some slight marking to this closed off door in the corner. I think we'll start in the bathroom. So you have your bathroom to the left, then to the right is your kitchen and living area. So we're going to go into the bathroom first. Looking at the floor, we can see there are no cracks to the tiles, in a good condition. You have a cabinet just here for toiletries and towel rack, as well as your shower, of course, that has been professionally cleaned, as well as the shower head and the metal components just here. Your sink with no chips and no marks to the base. To the left either side, so left and right, we have, well, you have a soap holder here although the bowl seems to have gone missing from this right one. And you've been provided with a mirror, of course. Finally, your toilet. Please note there's some slight cracking to the sort of top here near where your flush is, but no other damage to the toilet that I can see. And you have a waste bin to the left and some rails to the right for your tissue and towels. Just going to look at the door. You can see there's a green mark just here on the inside, but otherwise great condition. So let's move on to the living room. I will just note, actually looking at the carpet here, we do have some sort of loose fabric, so bear that in mind. Be a bit careful, try not to make that too much worse. And let's focus on the floor here as we go into your living room. As you can see, there is no marks, no damage to the living room floor over here, although there is sort of a separation, like a black sort of mark between some of the planks, but no damage otherwise. Okay, before I move on to the kitchen / dining area, let's just have a look at your sofas. So you've got 2 black leather sofas here, in great condition. There is signs of wear and tear over here on the sort of front, where we've got some white marks on the cushions. Let's move these out the way. See, it's in great condition otherwise. And you have a window here. I'm just going to open it like so. And a blind. You have a mirror just behind here, and once again another black sofa with sort of very minor signs of wear and tear, but no major tears or major marks that I can see. And you have a little black coffee table just here, showing off the shelving. Minor sort of scratches and white marks, but in good condition, very functional. Okay, so over here, obviously you have your kitchen, and to the left is your dining table. These chairs, I believe, are brand new. So there are 0 marks to any of these dining chairs, as you can see. Very nice rustic wood. So please take care of these. No damage. And your actual table does have some marking and scratching. I don't know if you can quite see it on camera, but audibly I'd like to say there are some scratches of this table. I believe it's a few years old. Just try and keep it in a decent condition, please. No more major marks. You have your window just here. And I think before I'll do the kitchen, I'll just have a quick look at the fridge here. So you have a fridge freezer. The shelving is slightly worn to the inside of the fridge door, and there is a crack to this smaller shelf just here on the right. I don't see any to this top one. As you can tell, this has been cleaned thoroughly. No cracks to the drawers, just here. So please look after these. And to your fridge drawers, there is a rather large crack to the very bottom one just there. So be careful. But that is it in terms of cracks and damage. There's some marking to the outside of the fridge door. Some sort of black marks, as you can see. And some very minor denting to the bottom freezer door. I don't know if I'm quite picked that up, but there is some marking there. Okay, cupboards. As you can see, you've got some cupboards and shelving, all in great condition. No marks at all. You have a carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. Please do not use this unless it's an emergency. There will be a charge incurred if you use either the fire extinguisher or the fire blanket, unless it is an emergency, so don't touch them. And of course a carbon monoxide alarm just there. Looking over here, we have another fridge, I believe it is, with no cracks to the shelving at all, or to the drawer, or the shelves. Sorry about that, some technical difficulties here. Managed to get it working again. Just show you have a waste bin and food caddy there, and a hoover. And we're just going to move on to your microwave. As you can see, it's no marking to the outside. And the inside is clean, although there is some rusting to the top. Okay, so there's some slight marking just there to the outside of your cabinet door next to your second fridge. But looking inside, we can see there's no marks, good condition. And same goes for the drawer on the top. You can look in your tray and see it's been cleaned properly. And looking inside here, you can see also clean with no marking. Coming to your dishwasher, once again, no marking there. Very clean. To the inside and the out. And your kitchen counters have no marks at all, no scratching or peeling, as you can see, just here. You have some mops, some cleaning equipment to the left, and this is your boiler. I just recommend you leave that alone. If there is an emergency, once again, just contact our maintenance team and we will help you out. Your sink just here has no marking anywhere, and you have a draining board provided for you just there. Your cabinet under your sink just here, I'd recommend you put like cleaning stuff in there, bleach, sprays. Looking in your cabinet to the right, you see no marking, good condition. Your hob has been cleaned with all the caps present. Your extractor fan has been cleaned to the top there and to the bottom. And the glass of your oven has also been cleaned, as well as the inside there and the out, just there. Right, finally, we've got your sort of extra cabinets with no scratches, no marking. Although this drawer is looking a little bit worse for wear. Otherwise fine. Your lights work, as you can see, and there's no markings to the walls that I can see anywhere in this room. So that's the end of your tour for flat 6, 14, 16 George Street. We sincerely hope you enjoy your stay with us here at Belvoir, and good luck with your studies.